What up, what up, what up? YouTube is acting up, so it's a bit broken. I've seen a bunch of people came in and left. So it's not me, it's YouTube. So I don't know how this is displaying right now. Don't know. So I'm gonna do a little quick check. Yep. YouTube is definitely. Let's see if I click on this. See what happens.
Life can be
Okay. Seems like it's kind of working ish. Let me click on something else here. See if I'm coming up. Oh, it's a bit broken. YouTube is broken today. I might just get off and wait and see if the problem is fixed. Jake, check the YouTube. Is it fixed? Is the YouTube thing fixed? Check it out. Take a look. Seems to be broken. Yeah. Let's see. Everybody's having some issues with YouTube today. Oh, you see me? All right. Okay. Somebody sees me. All right. This is a good sign, right? You're watching what? YouTube? Let me get back to my screen. Hey, okay, finally. All right, we're up. YouTube was a little broken today, so what's going on? Bob for the job. Kyle Coffee. What's up? Working now, thank goodness. Yeah, what's going on, guys? So, yeah, I'm live. Got my new hat on. Got my Back to the Future hat. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, so here we are. Let's make sure everything's working here. Okay. So yeah, so as you can see, it's kind of sinking downward, right? Nice, right? Well, you know, it's the whole market too, pulling it down. But it's good, right? You got 99 cents, right? 99 cents, a dollar per coin. So I'm still at it. I ended up purchasing a bunch more, and I'm probably gonna buy some more. I'm kind of watching it. I got, how much do I have now? I got a bunch, right? I got just about 2,600 coins. We got about, yeah, let me knock this off. Yo, what's up? What's Miner? What's going on? BTCS pump today like 200%. Oh, yeah, wow. Yeah, like a lot of the other stuff is like down, right? Let me knock this off here. And knock this off here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I'm thinking about getting some more. Loading up, right? Load up. I'm trying to get up to that 3,000 mark. That's my minimum, but we'll see. You know, I'm at almost 2,600. Got like 3 more coins, and I'll have 2,600. I'm probably gonna end up getting maybe $100 worth today, maybe more, maybe 200. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. That's I've been doing, and I ended up getting this today from Amazon. Right, this multi-port USB multi-port, right? But I ended up getting a used one, right? So I figured, you know, it's saving a couple of bucks, you know. And when it came in, I opened the box, and it wasn't a brick, but it was the power supply PSU was missing. That's why I don't like you buying the used ones, because you don't know what you're gonna get. So what I did was, of course, I put it for return, and I actually repurchased another used one. So supposedly it's coming tomorrow. So I'll wait till the other one comes in. If the other one has the power supply in it, fine. But I'm going to return the one without the power supply. I already put in for return. I'm also getting a 3D printer. Tomorrow I am getting a 3D printer, because I've been working on some Bitcoin 2 miners, solo miners. So I'm kind of like getting into that. So like I'm gonna be giving some away or whatever like that. But I don't know how I'm gonna be giving those away yet. But so I want to like kind of like make a case for them and stuff like that. So I'm getting like the printer tomorrow, a 3D printer tomorrow. So I'm gonna be messing around with that. Yeah, awesome, right? I got 3 more for 2,600. I think I'm gonna get, like I said, about $100 or $200 worth today. But I'm trying to get 3,000. That's my minimum, right? For me to feel actually comfortable and happy, 10,000 coins. But I'm gonna continue to get as many as I can. You know, I'm gonna keep on, you know, trucking. The other day on the site, on the website, somebody hit a block finally. You know, I was happy about that. You know, still got it. You know, it's still pending. So slow. You know, the block is still pending since what was it, yesterday? Yeah. So so hopefully, you know, that's me up here. I'm on the top right here. There you go. Look, I got pushing 117 terahashes on one machine, and I got one which is not. I didn't purchase this one. This one's like a rental for a month, which is 112 terahashes. This one's going to be up in probably like a week or a week and a couple of days, and so I only have 2 machines up on here. Well, big machines, you know, but yeah, so these are mine over here. So yeah, so I got the top machines. I mean, some, you know, once in a while you get a guy that's you know, comes in with a bigger machine than me. Of course, bigger machines, but you know, they don't, I guess they're renting them. They might stay for a day or so, and then they go, you know, they leave, you know, come, leave, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm trying to hustle. So like I said, I'm working on some miners, right? I'm only gonna be like right now I'm working on Bitcoin 2 miners, solo miners. So I got this one here. I was given this one to test out. So this is gonna be one of them. This is the bigger one. Okay, and I have and these like this, these type of USB ones, and the smaller USB ones. So I'm reprogramming it so it'll work with just Bitcoin 2 and Nerdpool. And I got a bunch of stuff going. I got a few things going on. I ordered some stickers as well. You know, I'm gonna get a 3D printer, and I've ordered some of that you know, the material for the 3D printer. I went with 2 types, like orange, and I went with the transparent orange one. So, you know, I'm trying to like box it up really nice, you know what I mean? You can hit one every 2 days, and if I'm lucky, one a day. $68 each. Yeah, that's good. You know, I mean, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, it's hard to hit. You know, it's like, you know, you might hit or not. You know, but I got, what was it, yesterday? There was a block hit on that. It's tough, you know, because of the, you know, you need power. Just say that. You need power. Yeah, so this one hasn't been paid yet. It's slow too, the confirmation. Look at this. 14% only. That was since yesterday. But it'll pay out. You know, it'll pay out. It'll pay out. Yeah, so I'm trying to like give away some free miners, you know, solo miners, but I'm still working on them. Still working on it. It's you know, I'm working on it. Free miners, I might have some for sale, but very, very cheap. You know what I mean? Like real cheap, like kind of giveaway type thing. It's specifically for right now Bitcoin 2, and it works on Nerdpool. So I'm trying to do that. You know, some solo miners. You know, little thing, little toy. You know, experiment. But we shall see. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm doing that. So tomorrow I'm gonna be a little bit busy running around. Gotta pick up that machine. And this one here, so I'm like reprogramming it. So what I want to do, I want to change the, you know, the image. I mean, I don't have it plugged in, the image here, so I could say Nerdpool, and you have the Nerdpool image like that, and I have like the image of Bitcoin 2 on it. So I'm working on that too. You know, I have to change, like switch the images to a .h image, and I'm trying to switch this one too as well. I wanted to say, you know, whatever, Bitcoin 2. But I'm working on this. I'm working on those little projects there. But that's what I'm working on. Yep. Let's see what's going on. Let's take a look at the graph. Look at the graph. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see, down, baby. Going down, baby. I mean, you know, I don't want it to go up right away. I don't. I honestly don't. Like, I don't mind it going up slowly. You know what I mean? Like that pace. Because if it goes up too high, then I'm gonna be like kind of upset. Like, it didn't. You know, it went up too quickly. I wasn't able to accumulate enough. You know, before it went up. So I'd rather it be like, you know, like within this range. You know, a buck goes under, whatever. But I'm going to definitely purchase some more. As a matter of fact, yeah, let me like load up. I'm gonna get like $100 worth, but I gotta move stuff around here. Get $100 worth. Let's say, let's go. Yes, sir. Oh, wait. Wrong thing. All right. Yeah, so I gotta. I'm gonna end up getting like $100 worth. We want this to go to the moon, right? Let's see if I can put the moon. Yeah, I put the moon there. There you go. To the moon. I don't know if I can make this bigger. Want it to go to the moon, right? Up. What else I could do with this? Highlighter. All right. That's what we're doing. We need a rally, yes, definitely. What if it's down? We still mooning. Yeah. And we still mooning, right? Yeah. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. I feel good on this coin getting larger. Yeah, I feel good about it, you know. There's only one thing I actually don't like about the coin. Well, kind of. Is that, and from the jump, from the beginning, when I did a search for Bitcoin 2, you know, the issue was that I ended up getting, you know, the wrong wallet. And that can pose a problem because there is another, I think 1 or 2 other Bitcoin 2s there. And we look in CoinMarketCap. So that kind of poses a problem, you know. That, you know, should it have been named something different? I don't know. I think so, but that's, you know, that kind of poses a problem. People will end up purchasing or getting the other Bitcoin, the dead Bitcoin too. That's the only thing that I dislike about it. But other than that, I think it's good to go. I use my phone for ARM to my BRSC, and I swap into Bitcoin 2 every day. I get about 11 Bitcoin 2 a day right now. Yeah, you know, that's I saw a lot of people doing that. They're swapping the coin for Bitcoin 2, especially people with Litecoin miners. You know, that's what I saw. A lot of people are trying to swap it for Bitcoin. I mean, you know what I mean? It's, yeah, you know, people like to see up, right? So Like, you know, if it drags like a day or two, people start to sell. You know, they just impatient people. They just start to. That's the way it is. People just start selling. They're gonna be impatient. Let me move this. Let me move my stuff here. Hold on. Trying to get another 100 of it. Trying to get around another 100 coins. So I gotta move things around here. Bear with me. Yeah, because the way I purchase Litecoin, and I just, you know, when I buy it with using Litecoin. It's cheap for me to get it that way. It's just take a little bit longish to do this, but it still works. No, wrong one. It's another pain in the ass. The authenticator. Okay, let's go, baby. Let's do it. Everything is slow here. Done. We are in opportunity to buy mode soon as we move. Crash Zone. Hey guys, what's up Crash Zone? Yeah, so check it out. You know what? I'm the only guy, the only YouTuber that actually goes live with this coin that I noticed. You know, somebody mentioned it too, and I was like, yeah, you know what? That's true. I'm the only guy that goes live with this coin, VC2. Don't forget, so if it goes up to 100 or $1,000, me. It was me live. They're gonna remember me. Yo, that's the guy. He always went live on Bitcoin too. He's the only YouTuber that went live on Bitcoin too. You know, like, you gotta be in early. If you're not in early, people like to come in when it's going up. So it's like, let's say if it's up like a $2, $3, people start to come in on the rush when it's too late. You know what I mean? Well, they're gonna be saying like, oh, it's too late, it's too late. You know, they always say that, it's too late, it's too late. It's too late. It's never too late, right? So right now it's like $1.02, you know. Not too bad. Then you got these orders right here. You got this 354 and this 328. Yeah. So you gotta like knock these two down. So let me see. You know, question is like, where are all these people getting these coins from? You know what I mean? For real, like, you know, is that people that already had it? They were holding it for a while. You know, people do things. There are things going on. Things go on in people's lives where they, you know, they need to sell. You know, they need the money. They might wait a little bit. They might have, you know, used like, you know, their, I don't know, rent money or whatever, part of the rent money. So when it's almost time to pay for the rent or whatever car note or whatever, they go, oh, I gotta sell now, you know. So they were waiting for the moment. You know, people do things like that. What's up, Dragon Mining Crypto? What's going on? Trying to make it. Trying to make it, man. Neil, what up? Yes, you are the only one. I'm the only one live that goes live for Bitcoin too. The dev needs to give me some sponsorship money, right? I'll take it in Bitcoin too. Everything's all right, you know. Just trying to accumulate. That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to accumulate more coin, and I'm gonna buy $100 worth in a few minutes, because I gotta have. I'm trying to get to the 3,000 mark. I'm at, like I said a few minutes ago, I'm at the, what do you call it? I'm at the just about 2,600, a couple of coins shy off of it, but you know, 3. I'm gonna go for 3, and then I gotta go after 3. I'm gonna go for 4,000. After 4, I'm gonna try to go all the way to 10,000. That's you know, I'm gonna hold on that 10,000. You know, but we'll see. I mean, if it drops down to 50 cents, then you know. You know, we'll see what happens with that. But it's slow. I can see it's very slow tonight. Very slow. Yep. Need to go up. Rocket ship to the moon, right? Keep some cash for the correction. Yeah, that's another thing. You gotta have like some cash in there for correction. Wish I had 10K accumulated. Yeah, at 6 cents. Yeah, me too. You know, 6 cents is when I right when I started, right? 6 cents. I think it was 6 cents. Or was it 3 cents? Yeah, so we'll see what happens. What's up, main Eli Mushrooms? What's going on? Holding it down here. Trying to make some money. If I don't make no money with this coin, I'll quit. I'll quit crypto altogether. I'm done. That's it. My channel's gonna change. I'm gonna be doing flying kites. But you know, you've seen a lot of YouTubers. They crypto YouTubers. They're kind of like getting out of the crypto thingy. You know, quite a few, like 3 of them. They're moving on. They're not doing like videos. A few of them that are going to different things. You know. Bob for the job 5005. Wow. Nice. 005. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, if this doesn't work out, where would I go? I mean, I have other stuff to do, you know, like I have other things. I mean, I could easily just switch gears on this channel easily, you know. But I do other stuff as well. But I don't know. You know, as far as GPU mining is pretty dead, you know. Dead. Done. When did I hear about BC2? It was actually I did see, you know, I saw it, you know, when it first came out. I did see it, but I didn't bother with it, you know, until I got my mining pool back up. So I got involved with it about a month ago, you know, when I had it installed for my mining pool. And then that's when I, you know, started accumulating. I started hitting blocks, you know. I was excited about hitting the block, but then it got harder to hit blocks. On top of it, I started to buy little by little. You know, I was like, I don't know, maybe this might be something. You know, might have something here. So yeah, and then I kind of swing traded it a little bit. You know, got a few coins. I ended up, you know, gaining some coins doing that. Made a little bit of money as well on top of it. But I'm holding now. It's like I'm holding. If this doesn't work out, I think I'm just gonna do this whole channel for BC2. That's what I probably should do. I should just keep on going with BC2. F the other coins. I mean, I could talk about the other coin, but just like really hold on to this and see what happens. If nothing happens, I'm gonna just be flying kites or something. It's gonna be a kite channel. Well, I don't know. No, but you know, I'm getting like I said, I'm getting a 3D printer tomorrow. I'm gonna mess around with that. I'm gonna be messing around with you know, with these like I said, these solo miners, right? So I'm gonna be like making whatever, some cases for the whatever, reprogramming the whole thing. You know, the software. I wanted to display the Bitcoin 2 coin on it, and my mining pool as well on it. So I'm working on that. I'm working on this one. I'm pretty much done on one of them already, and I got this one here that I'm working on. So I got to get the image in and stuff like that. But Bitcoin Silver has been good for mining as well in the past 6 days. Yeah, that's one of them. I you know, that I had in mind. I was like, damn, I should get that Bitcoin Silver. I don't know. I kind of, in a way, let me go to the mining pool. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and this is what I'm. Let's go to the home page. So I put a little Halloween thing here, you know, image, whatever. I try to go with the purple, but I gotta figure out how to change this blue here to purple. But it's one of the pages. It gets a little overwhelming. But anyway, so got about 100 miners, I think, here. Okay, kind of spread out a little bit. Some of them are mine, of course. Like I have Bitcoin, Bitcoin 2, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Bell's Coin, Ravencoin. It's not working well. That one, I think I'm just gonna have it removed. I don't want to go through the trouble with it, and just like I don't think it's gonna do good anyway. Obviously, there's nobody mining that. Monero, there's one person mining Monero, and I got a Lithium and Casper. Casper's a little brokenish, you know, just like a Lithium too. It pays out whatever, but it's just not registering the numbers right. But I kind of am thinking I'm just gonna get rid of Ravencoin, possibly Casper, just get it out of the pool, and there's a high possibility maybe a Lithium. I don't know. I might keep a Lithium, and I'm just gonna put maybe Bitcoin Silver, you know, or the whatever, or the, what is it, Bitcoin SV, that one, you know. I kind of want to stick with the SHA-256 or Script algorithm coins for now. I kind of like those, you know, 'cause I like those machines, you know. Those seems to be like the best machines at this point, I think. Might be wrong. Bitcoin miners and Script algorithm miners, you know, Litecoin type miners. I think those are like pretty good. They're expensive though. Okay, I had 3K coins, but sold 1,500 above $2. Paid a good chunk of my seal miner. Okay, you know, you reinvested it. Seal miner A2. Now I got about 2,100 mined and stacked. Accumulate 24 to 26 daily now. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah. You know, like in a way, I felt like, you know, at a point like selling and then like getting another miner. You know, I could still do it. You know, I mean, right now, but I don't know. Kind of want to hold. I mean, or just buy another miner. Bitcoin Silver. Okay. Yeah. User not found. Look at the name. 3311. I started at Jellyfish at 0.7, then 30 cents. Then started non-KYC operations, and since then I operate to the moon to my standards for this coin so far. That's good. That's good. Yeah, Jellyfish. I think that I think he changed his mining pool, and I think he only has Bitcoin 2 now. I think he got rid of the other coin. From what I saw last time I checked. Also trading BC2 on non-KYC. I think non-KYC people are so used to non-KYC, so they just go to non-KYC is like, that site EGX or whatever, XEGS, whatever it is. I think they're the same people. What do you guys think? You think they're the same people? I think they're the same people. They just came with another site called non-KYC. It's the same software. You can see the same exact software as the other one. The way it works as EGX. But I think it's the same people. They rug pulled everybody. Well, they got supposedly hacked, or whatever. They got hacked or whatever, and I think they were able to recover. And I don't know what happened. They got a mess, but I think it's the same people behind it. I don't know. Nasdaq. Well, I'm talking about EGX, whatever it is. Let me see. What is it? Is XEGGEX.com. That site. That site is gone. Yeah. It's XEGGEX. It's the same exact site as non-KYC. I think they're the same people. That's what I think. I think it's the same owners or whatever. They're behind it. Whatever. I mean, it works, right? Guess it works. Yeah, that one. Eggs. Jellyfish is down. I have switched to you now, but I'm small, so no luck now that we are higher. Good. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, you can come in for now, I guess. Find a home. You found a home, right? Let me refresh the page. So this kind of has a little delay too, which it's irritating me. And I know the reason why is because of Casper. Since the Casper was added to the site, it causes that little delay there. So that's another reason why I want to get rid of it too. But like a page reload, a load up, a few seconds, whatever. Yeah. So I don't know. The difficulty is 38. Need this to go down. I mean, the thing is this. We all want this difficulty to go down, but as soon as this goes down, Dutch mining, whatever pool is gonna be on top of this again. That's what I believe. So they're gonna rape it again. They're just taking the money, raping it, and then and then leaving. That's what they're doing. For real. So they're on top right now, look, with 11 petahashes. But they came in with like freaking 600 petahashes. I mean, they got the switching algorithm, whatever. And then then we got this. Let's mine it. Solar pool. We got some pools here coming in. More pool. Cryptex Jellyfish came in. Solo Hash. Then I'm number 9. Nerdpoint. At one point I was number 1. At one point I was number 1 with 6 petahashes for like about an hour or so. But it is what it is, you know. Yeah, I tried to pay for some advertising here. Like they have like when you click here, advertising, you can click there. Let's see, load it up if it ever loads up. So they have like some left sidebar advertising, and then they have right sidebar, which is 300 by 250. So let's just say that one, right? And then the minimum, the thing is the minimum here. Let's see, enter budget. See, it's gonna be 300. Because if you try to put 200, it won't work. See, must be at least $300 minimum. I mean, I could pay for that, but to be honest with you, I don't know how good that's gonna do. You know, try to put an ad there. I really don't know. But I emailed them about the, you know, getting my banner up like this in the middle of here. But I sent them a message here, email, like 3 times. They never replied back. I don't know. I guess they don't care about money. They're making too much money. They don't care about the ads. Whatever. The multi-port mine's the most profitable in real time, right? When BC2 pumps, it's top dollar maker. So mining Dutch hits it. Yeah, exactly. With all the power of its users like me. So yeah, exactly. So when and then after that, and then, you know, after it gets, the difficulty gets really high, then everybody scrams. Everybody starts, all right, let's go. They ease off. Rentals, they mooning on Dutch. Yeah. A lot of people are coming in with the rentals. Yeah, I tried rentals quite a few times. Sometimes it was with no luck. You know, it could, you know, it gets costly. You know, it gets costly with the rentals. You know, it's risky and costly. You know, you'd be like, you could do like, let's say $500, and then you're just bringing, you either breaking even or you just you're bringing in like $400, and you lose some. It can be very risky. It's fun, right? It's fun. Mining is fun. Mining is fun. Mining is fun. Let's see. Bring this up. So yeah, so just had dipped down really low a couple of days ago. Bitcoin, it's at 110. I mean, it's still high, of course, but you know, as soon as the government opens their big mouth, when they open their big mouth, you know, it's like, look, they, you know, a lot of those people, they know what they're doing. So it's like, oh, are you gonna talk shit today? Are you gonna talk shit about, you know, something in the, you know, negative, and this, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit today. So they go, okay, let me get ready to dump on people, and then buy back in when it's lower. Inside trading, right? Yeah, especially when it's pumping, yeah. So yeah, I might try Bitcoin Cash solo. I might try that for a little while, see what happens with that. Yeah, I got out of a lot of my positions, so right now I'm just pretty much on. Yeah, a couple of days I got rid of my stuff, but I'm just going into this. Let's see what happens with this. Who has what? What's your biggest asset right now? for me, it's Bitcoin too right now. I got out of, like I said, I got out of my positions. You know, I'm doing other things. And so it's like right now, it's like this Bitcoin too. Yeah, I mean, I got little bits scattered around, but nothing big because I got out of my position. It's like crappy. So, but I'm getting more involved into this Bitcoin too, and running the site. Let's see. Yeah, so that's what so right now, like I said, you know, I got like almost 2,600 coins. Trying to get to that 3,000 mark, and I'm going to end up purchasing some right now. As a matter of fact, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. How do I erase this thing? I forgot to clear this thing. Whatever. So let's see. We're at right now at 98 cents. Wow. Look at that. Looking sexy, right? I can grab these 46, right? Coins, right? Should I just watch it? Look at that. All of a sudden, somebody's trying to dump. They get scared. People, they're paranoid, you know, they get paranoid. Somebody just threw in like 800 coins at 98 cents. You should have threw it on when it was $1 and change. Now he's dumping it now. He's trying to get rid of it. Data center is going to be where it's at. Possibly. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely. You have 0 BC2. Nice. You're going to the top, baby. You're going to the top. How many plants you growing? How many plants you growing? You grow those shrooms too? Is it easy keeping those things alive? You know, sometimes, you know, certain plants, you know, they have like, you know, they don't like a lot of too much water, stuff like that. I have 2,100, had over 3,000, but sold some. Okay. And you also have 38,000 BTCS and almost a dozen BCH. Yeah, I gotta try to hit some blocks on BC. At least 1 or 2. I buy gold and stocks. You know, I used to do that. I used to buy gold and I used to buy silver. I did that for a while, a few years. So the problem is this, for me, came to a point where I needed the money. I said, you know what, I'm going to get rid of this. And, well, some of it, whatever. And then it's a pain in the ass, I think, to get rid of. I mean, you know, of course, you know, like, where do you go? Where do you go to sell it? You got to go to a porn shop or some shit like that, right? You know, and then they don't want to give you that, you know, the going price. They want to, you know, cut you down a little bit. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to get rid of it, you know. I mean, you can do online stuff, but I don't trust that. But it's like, you know, it's like you can't just walk into a store, hey, any store, you know what I mean, with gold in your hands. Like, how do you get rid of that? So, like, yeah, it was like a pain in the ass to get rid of. I'm walking around with silver, and silver's heavy too. You got silver, and you know, you got the coins, and they're like huge, the giant ones. You know, I had like the big ones, those commemorative ones. those huge ones, like 5 ounces. I had a whole bunch of those. They're nice. I mean, it looks good to keep and stuff. I mean, I like it. I like that kind of stuff, bullions and all that stuff, you know. But I started getting out of it, you know. Gold is ripping, yes, kind of crazy. Yeah. Gold is good. It's good, but it's hard to get rid of. I think so. I mean, kind of. You know, like, where do you go? You're going to go to this chop shop, and they're going to say, you know, oh, you know, they don't want to give you what it's really worth. They want to give you way below. So you got to haggle with them, you know. Cannabis gods bless me each year. Let's just keep it at that. Hello. Yes, I study mycology. What you got? The dividend ETF stock. Yeah. I tried a lot of that stuff too. ETFs. My wife did too. Stocks. Like, man, I mean, I messed around with stocks a lot too, man. It's just so rigged. I swear that shit is so rigged, man. Those people know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. A lot of sneaky stuff going around. You know, there's a lot of people, they don't give a shit. They fuck around with shit. You know, they don't care. Once they're in the mix, they don't care until they get caught. Seriously. Until they get caught, and then it becomes a big deal. Like, they don't worry about it until they get busted. You know, playing around with the stocks and all that shit. Crypto is the same way. You have one Bitcoin. It's a pain in the ass to get rid of. Yeah. Everyone wants a piece. Yeah, everybody wants a piece. You know, it's like, yeah, it's like a pain. Just, you know, like for instance, even this, like Bitcoin too, like you could see it up to $2, and if you got like 5,000 coins, you're not gonna get straight $2 for each of those coins. So by the time you sell it, you know, say you got $5,000 worth. By the time you sell it, you're looking at like 3,000, 3 and change. You know what I mean? Like, because then you got to, you know, you got all these people here. You know, the price doesn't stay the same. It's just going down, down, down. It's just selling it, and then you end up with like 3 and change. You're like, oh shit, I ended up with $3,000. You have to like kind of sell it slowly. But then if you got to dump right away, like you just got to dump it right away. Not an easy thing. Man, I remember when I was in AMC and I was trying to dump. I could not, I swear these fucking people, man, these fucking crooks. What is it? Robinhood, fucking crooks. They're a bunch of crooks. When it's a rush and everybody's doing the same thing, trying to sell at the same time, you're gonna pray that you can get out of that position. I mean, I was literally stuck. That happened to me twice. I couldn't get out of my position for nothing. I couldn't do anything. Sell, 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 sell. I'm pissed off. I can't sell. Everybody's selling at the same time. You cannot get out of the position. You cannot. If everybody's doing the same thing, you cannot. Yo, by the time you sell, man, it's hard. And you lose money. I have millions of Casper. I'm not selling. Yeah, you do. You have millions of Casper. I got out of Casper. Yeah, I got in Casper when it was only 1 cent. When it was 1 cent, I thought that the coin was gonna do awesome, you know. Then I found out about the emission schedule. That's what I believe, that they shot themselves in the foot with that shit. Because if you buy a miner, it's doomed for death. Immediately, as soon as you buy it, it's gonna die within a few months. It's dying every month, you know. Every month, you know, the emission schedule hits it every month, back to back. And you're getting less every 30 days. You know, months fly, boom, boom. And you buy it, it's just not worth it. It's just honestly not worth it to buy one of those machines. BC2 will. You buy cards and hope they go up. Cards. Like, what do you mean, like baseball cards? Oh my god. I'm not fucking with that. That we have a pretty much a huge box of what do you call it? Comic books. My wife went to go, try to sell it, the whole box, the entire box. So there's comic books there that are worth like over $100, right? There was one there that was worth over $1,000, right? So she takes the whole thing. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get rid of these comic books." All right, go ahead, get rid of them. Let me know how that goes. She goes and actually there was a lady in the front desk. For the whole box, they wanted $60, and I was like, that lady's out of her fucking mind. I mean, and then, and I was like, the best way to do it is individually. You're going to lose some money, like maybe whatever. On eBay, you could try to do it that way. And man, the $1,000 one, like pretty much mint condition. Could not get rid of that shit for nothing. Nothing. I mean, bringing the price down from 1,000, 800, 700, 600. A lot of people, they ask about, hey, you still got it? You still got it? Yes, I still got it. You want it? And you don't hear from them. Man, it's so hard to get rid of that. Cards, baseball cards. I used to have baseball cards. I mean, those are hard to get rid of too. Depends, man. I mean, for the price you want it for. I mean, see, like other YouTubers, they're getting into like those Pokemon cards and stuff like that. Those are doing good, Pokemon. Too much niche shit to know. Yeah, shit. Yeah. You said like this channel. This is a very difficult niche, Crypto. When you mention crypto to somebody that does not know about crypto, you say crypto. What do you think about crypto? They're gonna say this scam immediately. Immediately they're gonna say, "Oh, that's a scam." It's a scam. So like it really hurts it. But yeah, like I said, like about the YouTubers, I think like 4 YouTubers pretty much got out of crypto right now that I've been following. They're doing other things like the hobbyist miner. He's doing like things in the around the house type of thing. DJ Mines, he's got it. He went into doing the card thing. I mean, you gotta try different stuff. You gotta try different stuff so it's like I'm giving this a shot. Bitcoin 2 thing. I mean, like I said, I got other channels, whatever, that do way better than this. I could throw a video up and I make good money. But this is tough. Some channels take off, some channels don't. Doesn't mean and then if you don't see a thing about YouTube, YouTube, those people that run YouTube, they're a bunch of liars themselves. They say like if you don't upload regularly, that it won't affect your channel. That's a lie. Those are lies. This has been proven time again. If you don't upload videos, you don't stay like consistent, your channel's going down. It's a sinking ship. They penalize you. They're gonna give you pain. Live coin watch. BTCS. Let's see. Live coin watch. That's what lies. Right here it goes. BTCS. Which one? I see big. So I mean, I'm sure you mean by V1. Is this the one you mean? That's on BTCS too. What's the difference? Let me see. BTCS2. I mean, right? BTCS. So what's this one? BTCS2 version 2. What's up with that? 1 and 2. What's going on there? Am I looking at the right thing? Oh, right, V2. All right, let's see what we got here. Look, I'm gonna give you arrows up. Oh, I gotta be okay. Let me see. Cast your vote. Look, I voted, and I hearted it for you. Okay, so if you want to sell this, right? Past 30 days, yeah, it's going up. Yeah, definitely, it's going up. 90 days. Yep, it's making some moves. So you, in order to get rid of this, you have to go to Nest X, Exhibitron, and Bit Storage. It's doing things. It's doing things. Let me see. I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I'm gonna try to buy some Bitcoin too. Let's see. The idea is to make money, right? 98 cents. Oof, look at that. Look at that, 98 cents. Yeah, 124,000 market cap. Nice. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting that Bitcoin Silver installed. Getting text. Jake, no. Talking to my son. Yeah, so yeah, 98 cents, right? That's 99 cents now. What we got? $1. I'm gonna get these for $1, right? All right. $1 and under. $1 and under is perfect. Look, I got big M&Ms. Big bag of M&Ms. $1 and under. Awesome. I'm buy some slowly. Here it goes right here. $3. These $3 coins. I'm gonna put the. Got these 3 coins here. I could grab this as $1. Only $1. You know what? The thing is there. The thing is this. We make the price, right? We make people. They make the price. People is the one who's making it valuable. Just like I said before, just like gold and silver, we make the price. And gold is just a piece of metal. And silver, same thing as diamonds, just rock. It's just a rock. We're making the value of it. You know, people are, same thing, we're making the value of the coin. Okay, let me get these 3 here. Hurry up and buy. Okay. I see $1 mark. Somebody keeps putting 3. Cause they're trying to get $1 each. You know, every time they're selling. Yo, when this thing goes up, I'm gonna be dancing. I mean, it's kind of struggling for it to actually, you know, stay under $1. Cleaning 5 pounds of flour while I watch. Yeah, you cutting them up. Those things are like the scissors get like gummy and stuff like that. I've been watching a lot of videos on that. The scissors get like, you know, like get that gummy like from the flowers. YouTube. I'm watching. How do I reset this damn thing? Yeah, it's pretty dead, like, you know, like slow. You know, it's like very slow. There was big hype on it, but you know, like people was, you know, they're scared. They're scared. That's all right. You gotta always be buying ABB. That's what that guy says. Always be buying, right? That's what he says. Nugs up. New York is legal. Yeah, New York is legal. Yeah, I'm surprised that it became legal in the state. A lot of other states are not legal. It's interesting though. I mean, you know, growing the stuff, and you know, I'm a plant guy. I mean, normal plants, you know. So I like plants, but it's interesting. ABB, yeah. Always be buying. Always be buying. Like that's the way to go. Like you buy regardless if it's up or down, and just buy. Just buy. I mean, it's not financial advice, but that's what the guy says all the time on his videos, which is true. You know, if you're just like a long-term holder or whatever, you know, like investor, real investor. Just buy. You just don't care if it's up, down, whatever, sideways. You don't care. You just buy. You don't even really look at it. Just, you know, you got some money to throw away, or put it, you know, invest, I should say. Not really throw away, but invest. You know, put $200 here, there, $50, $20. I mean, just throw it. That's the way to really do it. Then before you know, you look. It's like, oh shit, I'm negative $50. You know, oh shit, I'm negative. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best thing to do. You know. I mean, I don't know. Everybody wants to make money. If I can make like a quick 300. Mom said to go to bed. Mom told you to go to bed. If I can make like, I don't know, 300 grand, one shot type of thing. That's like kind of my target right now. That's my minimum target. 300 grand would be like good enough. You gotta pay tax. I mean, I would have to pay tax on that. You know, what I'm gonna do is transfer all that money. You know, it's gonna be hitting my bank account. That's a no-no right there. Like I asked my accountant, I was like, how much money about would trigger red flags if you're depositing money every week to your account? He goes, $2,000. $2,000 every week. That's gonna trigger red flags if they don't know where that money's coming from or whatever, you know. $2,000 a week if you're doing it constantly, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. It gets funny, you know. And up, 2,000 and up. You know, it can trigger. I'm not gonna say it will. It can. Not the IRS, but play around with two grand. If you have a business, it's just gonna look funny. If you got a business, then it's different, you know, because you could have money coming in like that constantly, you know. So then it makes you look good. Let's just say that. A legal business. It's still stuck here. Still stuck at this price. It's like very slow. Push it down already. If you're gonna go down, push it down. Push it down already. Bring us down to 0. ABB. Always be buying, right? Yeah. I'm gonna, you know, play around with this. Tomorrow, go pick up that 3D printer. I'm gonna try it out. Whatever. Should have just kind of wanted to get it on Amazon, but instead I'm gonna go to Micro Center and get it there. Because if I don't really like it, I could return it. I mean, Micro Center I got 15 days, but you know, you gotta go up to the desk with the damn thing, and they're gonna ask you, "Oh, what's wrong with it?" Oh, blah, 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 you know. But if I do it through like Amazon, just take like 2 days. They don't have overnight for that machine. 2 days to get here, and at least hey, I got 30 days. I can just shove it right back and mail it back. I don't have to be like, you know, in front of somebody's face and then like, what's wrong with it? Why are you bringing it back? Why are you returning it? And all this and that. I didn't like it. It's not good. But that's why Amazon's winning, right? Amazon is the big winner. Think anything else is coming after Amazon? The next big chain, right? What's gonna be the next big chain? Investing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. What we got here? We're stuck at 101. Let me refresh this page. Clear everything out. There you go. 101. I could bring it up to 104. That's where I get stuck at. There's a 353 coins right there. That's a toughie. Let me take these. Yeah, but it's like cracking down. Look, it's a nice slope. This is what's happening right here. Straight down. It's fun, right? Well, it is what it is. I mean, I'm gonna play around this dollar mark here. Let me see one on. It seems to be like, yeah, it is winding down, but it's, people don't know what to do, so they're trying to like kind of get out of it. They're still trying to hold, but at the same time, people are just trying to get out of it. And I forget, if somebody hits a block, I guess some people are gonna get out of it right away. I don't know, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna stay up really late tonight, but I've been on live for already over an hour and 18 minutes, guys. I'm probably gonna go on live tomorrow while I'm messing around with some 3D printing. So I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. I'm not going to bed yet. I'm gonna be up pretty late tonight, messing around with some websites and stuff like that, and doing some research as well, guys. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you guys later on the next one. I'll probably be on tomorrow night. I'm gonna be on tomorrow live. Tomorrow is gonna be up to $2-3, right? Dreaming, right? Yeah, let's hope BC2. Yeah, I'm hoping. We're hoping moons, yeah. Yeah, I hope so. We'll see. I mean, I think it's a good coin. I think it's a good coin. It's gonna be pumped up, right? $10. Then by the end of the year, $100, right? It would have to really make a lot of noise online, and for it to be Bitcoin 2, the name, I don't know. It's kind of hard, but we'll see what happens. Something's got to happen. But we'll see. So I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow. I'll be on. I'm going to be doing some messing around with 3D printing or whatever. And some miners. I'm messing around with another website as well. And I'm going to catch you guys later on the next one. I said that like 3 times, right? And I'm out. Peace. Latest. I'm out.